guys! Welcome back to my channel. Today our challenge is to explain quantum physics in 3 minutes. Let's go! If, like me, you're still a high school student, you should probably know what a photon is. If not, a photon is basically a tiny particle of light. To understand what it really is, think of a flashlight as a photon projector. The light from your lamp is actually composed of billions of photons, which act similar to tiny balls of light. When you point your flashlight to the wall, the photons are sent to the wall. To the window, to the wall. Photons are everywhere around us, every second of our lives. They can come from the sun, a flashlight, or even glow-in-the-dark bracelets. Even though those are really bad for the environment. Don't use them. The question is, if photons are balls of light, why don't I feel anything when they're hitting me? If you shine a flashlight on their arm, you'll never feel anything, as opposed to a stream of water, for example. But why is that so? If light really exists, then why can't I touch it? The reason why is the billions of photons that compose light are actually little balls of energy. Light isn't actually matter, touchable matter, as opposed to water, for example. To use the right terms, we say that light is an electromagnetic wave.
Wait a second, a wave? Like when you throw a rock into water?
Exactly. When you throw a rock into water, you create a wave. The water moves because it was disturbed. Light acts exactly the same way. The photons move around us because they're disturbed. And by moving, they create light beams. Okay, that's great, but what exactly is the link to quantum physics again? We need a flashback. In the 18th century, our friend Isaac Newton, yes, the one who got hit in the head by an apple, was telling everyone and their brother that light was a particle stream. In other words, light acted like water out of a hose. At that time, photons hadn't been discovered yet. A little bit before Newton, Huygens, another scientist, said the exact opposite. For him, light was a wave. But guess what? Our friend Newton was so famous that everyone believed him instead of Huygens. Luckily, at the beginning of the 19th century, Sir Thomas Young proved Huygens right thanks to a now world-known experiment. You might think this whole debate is kind of useless. I mean, what exactly does it change? Albert Einstein answered this in his 1905 postulates. In reality, light can be both a wave and a particle. With this hypothesis, he revolutionized the world of physics by discovering what he originally called quantums of light. And there you have it. That's what quantum physics is. It's the physics of photons. So to sum everything up, light is made of photons, which are little balls of energy. Photons act like a wave and a particle. This is called wave-particle duality. But why exactly is this possible? Simply because it depends on the point of view. Just because a cylinder can be both a circle and a rectangle, a photon changes its nature depending on the context. With this new discovery, the preconceived views in the microscopic world changed completely. Nowadays, cat can be both dead or alive, particles can communicate at several hundred thousands of kilometers distance. Nothing is impossible. And unfortunately, time's up. This is the end of the video. If you liked it, click the thumbs up, leave a suggestion in the comments below, or subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Bye guys!